It is now in order to consider Amendment Number 4, printed in House Report 118.3. For what purpose does the gentleman from Tennessee seek recognition?
Mr. Speaker, I have an amendment at the desk.
The clerk will designate the amendment.
Amendment number 4, printed in House Report number 118-3, offered by Mr. Rose of Tennessee.
Pursuant to House Resolution 97, the gentleman from Tennessee, Mr. Rose, and a member opposed each will control 5 minutes. The chair recognizes the gentleman from Tennessee.
Mr. Speaker, I ask unanimous consent that all members have 5 legislative days to revise and extend their remarks.
The gentleman's request is covered by general leave.
Mr. Speaker, I yield myself as much time as I may consume.
The gentleman is recognized.
I rise in support of my amendment to H.R. 185, and I thank my friend from Kentucky, Mr. Massey, for introducing this important piece of legislation. We all know that the People's Republic of China has not been transparent regarding its handling of the COVID crisis. My amendment is simple. This amendment will add language to the underlying bill to clarify that no provisions in the bill shall affect the order issued by the CDC requiring negative COVID-19 test or proof of recovery from COVID-19 for travelers coming from the People's Republic of China. A Bloomberg News article from last month said that, quote, after years of meticulously testing to find every last case of COVID-19, Chinese President Xi Jinping is now effectively looking the other way as the virus ravages the nation's 1.4 billion people, close quote. Mr. Speaker, we cannot fall asleep at the wheel when it comes to protecting our nation, its people, and our safety with respect to the adversarial and all too often nefarious actions and intentions of the People's Republic of China. With that, I reserve the balance of my time. Mr. Speaker, I yield myself the balance of my time.
The gentleman is recognized.
Just a few days ago, we saw the People's Republic of China send a high-altitude surveillance balloon over our airspace spanning almost the entire continental United States. No one believes the government of China's ludicrous explanation that this was simply a weather balloon that inadvertently went off course. If the Chinese government is willing to make such a bald-faced lie to the world, then how can we possibly trust the information they are releasing regarding the current COVID crisis in China? The easy answer is we can't. Because we can't trust the Chinese government to be transparent and honest about the scope of their current COVID crisis, we must take appropriate precautions. Continuing to test travelers from China is essential to our national safety. A vote for this amendment is a vote in favor of holding China accountable and ensuring the safety of our nation and its people. In closing, I urge members to vote yes on my amendment and the underlying bill, and I yield back the balance of my time.